Welcome back to Hitchcock at Home. Today, cookies and cream ice cream. So cookies and cream ice cream is really easy to make, and all we need are these 6 ingredients, plus a few of my other tools to make the job easier. As always, we have some eggs, we have our dairy. Today we're using whipping cream and some milk, vanilla extract, cookies, and sugar. First things first, we're going to start with 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of milk, and 3 whole eggs. Now I like to crack the eggs into another container first to make sure we don't get any eggshell into the ice cream base. Now we can turn on the heat. We want it to be about medium to medium low. The first thing we want to do when whisking is get all of the eggs incorporated with the sugar and the milk. We want this to all be a really smooth, creamy, homogenized mixture. While whisking, the eggs will thicken the mixture a little bit. That's part of why this is a custard ice cream base, is because we have the eggs in here. Now also because we have eggs in here, it's really important that the temperature does reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit before we pull it off the heat. That will just ensure that the eggs themselves are safe to eat as part of this ice cream. We are almost to temp. Everything's getting a little bit more frothy. It's starting to thicken. I am going to add 2 cookies. These are double stuff. And this is going to help give the cookies and cream ice cream that really nice kind of grayish chocolatey color that you'll expect. I just cut the heat. You can see our cookies have dissolved nicely. If you have a few chunks, it's okay, because we're going to be adding some more whole cookies during the churning process later on. We're going to take this off the burner now and get it into a bowl to chill. As always, we are just straining just to make sure there's no clumps of egg. Now we are going to add 1 cup of milk and about half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Quick mix just to incorporate the new ingredients. We need it to chill for at least 2 to 3 hours, so that way it's really cold before it goes into the ice cream maker. It's time to churn. I just took the ice cream mix out of the fridge, and let me show you what it looks like. I think this is super cool the way it has split into these 3 different levels here. So from the top, you wouldn't even know that this has any of the Oreo cookie in it, because that all settled down here to the bottom. We're going to give this a quick whisk and get everything mixed back together. Our ice cream maker is assembled. We're going to pour the custard here, turn it on, and then we're going to chop some cookies. What's your favorite ice cream? If it's cookies and cream, hit the subscribe button. If it's something different, tell me in the comments below. Maybe that'll be the next recipe that I post for you. Not sure how well you can hear me. I chopped the cookies. I tried to do it all at random. We've got all different sizes. Some were cut in half, some were cut in quarters, 6/9, just kind of whatever sounded good. We want a mix of different sizes so it all gets into the ice cream and you get a little bit of every bite. So now cookies and cream is one of those flavors of ice cream that is just really nostalgic to childhood. I mean, school lunch boxes, you always had Oreos and those chocolate cream cookies. Not sponsored. It's just one of those great flavors that I think everyone likes. And I mean, there's a reason all the major ice cream manufacturers have their own version of this cookies and cream. It's delicious. We're about 20 minutes in now. I'm going to give it a few more minutes to continue churning, get some more air in there. And then we'll add in all of our chopped cookies. This is my Lola. Yes, this is what we want before we add the cookies. It's time. This is an entire row of cookies from the family size package. I think it was 13 or 14 cookies total. It looks so good. This next bit we have to do a little bit fast. So we're going to take all of the ice cream out of the ice cream maker and put it in our nice little containers so they can ripen in the freezer. Ripen, I know it sounds like the wrong word to use for this, but that's the fancy word they use to describe the process when you're going from this really beautiful soft serve consistency to when you let it harden in the freezer and it becomes a nice scoopable ice cream. Go. As if there was any question, but we're gonna add one last cookie, put it right on top. And into the freezer we go. So now to anyone wondering why I'm using this, I guess it's a rice paddle. What I like about it is that it's really firm, unlike some of my silicone spatulas, but also it's plastic, so it doesn't feel like I'm scraping the inside of the container in a damaging fashion. There we go. Our ice cream has been in the freezer now for about 24 hours. Usually you just have to leave it in there for about 4 to 6 hours to ensure that it has time to harden, ripen, and become a nice scoopable consistency. I'm not going to be eating ice cream at 2 in the morning, so we left it a little longer. But how delicious does this look? Let's scoop some of our delicious treat. Look how good that looks. So now what is making this little stiff here is not the ice cream itself. That's smooth, scooping pretty smooth. It's all of the chunks of cookie in here, just because we had all the different sizes and they just kind of fall into the ice cream at random once mixed. Look at how yummy that looks. So remember, we got the kind of darker tan color of our ice cream by letting 2 Oreos dissolve in our custard right at the beginning when we cooked it. And then all of the beautiful chunks here of cookie, we just chopped them at random and put them in right at the end of the churning process. I think we're ready for a little taste test. This is really sweet. So the ice cream, I think it's with the vanilla and the melted, the dissolved Oreos and the custard has taken on a vanilla cream, kind of like the center of the Oreo cookie. And then all of the chunks of cookie in here. This is just absolutely delicious. I really hope you get a chance to try it. I think this is Bruce proved. Comment below and tell me what your favorite ice cream flavor is. Maybe it'll be the next one I feature. Thank you so much for watching Hitchcock at Home. Hit the subscribe button for more.